Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back. Moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams. We all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name. Oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe we can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
I'm in the flow. I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, wanna hate this, I'll go show up.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I'm in
Check.
I
Check,
never
check,
got
check,
anyone
check, check.
I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakers. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakers. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Wanna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence. Dreams, it's a modestness. I'm not here to save the day. That's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off my meds. No, I'm not giving up. No, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I never separate. And now, Mike's thoughts. The greed in sports media is out of control. ESPN, NFL, YouTube TV, all of them pretending like they care about the fan experience while they just pull out the rug from under the very people that they're built their empires with. Mid NFL season, right before college basketball season, and they just yank ESPN off the screens from YouTube TV like it's no big deal. You know how insane this is? Fans are paying top tier money for premium sports coverage, and these clowns show executives shut it down because they want more money on top of the billions upon billions they're already swimming in. Let's call it what it is. Pure, unfiltered greed. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about the product. All they care about is the old mighty dollar and squeezing every penny they can out of every household, every subscription, every ad slot, every license deal. They're playing Monopoly with real fans' wallets and acting like it's just business. Imagine canceling ESPN in the middle of the football season and weeks before March Madness starts heating up. That's not a business strategy. That's arrogance. That's corporate ego. So get ESPN back on YouTube TV so we can all watch Monday Night Football. And while you're at it, go ahead and fire Stephen A. Smith too. Already give me the chair. I'll do the same job. I'll say the same stuff. And I'll do it for half of the money and twice the honesty and no fake yelling. No dramatic pauses. No theoretical applauses. And no look at me on the show energy. I'll show up. I'll call out the garbage when I see it and give fans exactly what they want. Not sell my soul to whatever brand is writing the biggest check of that week. Guys, sports belongs to the fans, not billion-dollar networks treating any of them like ATMs. Time for someone real on the desk. Mic's up and ready when you're ready. But at the end of the day, cue that intro. Are you ready for the best damn NFL show on the planet? Man Hour Nation.
Yeah.
Rise up.
Hey, hitting that gridiron, we going hard, we running the plays. You know the vibe, only the strong survive. Gotta keep your head in the game. Talking NFL, uncut, straight raw, steady bringing that sauce. We about to take off, get it hype. This man, our sport talk. Yeah, from the quarterback to the lineman, everybody bringing heat. You don't really want to try them. Hey, who gon' win? It's a battle of the giants. This show is the bias. Nobody can deny it. This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception? This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception?
Let's go. What is up, Man Hour Nation? Welcome to Man Hour NFL Talk, guys. Your go-to spot for live, raw, uncut NFL talk. I'm so glad you're rolling with us today. But before we jump into today's action, guys, head over to manhourradio.com. That's where you find all the exclusive merchandise, the blogs, and everything that's happening with the show. If you're walking the Man Hour, guys, that is a spot to rep it. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, of course, subscribe to the Information Live interactive show. That is the easiest way to stay plugged into us. But if you want the full Man Hour experience, become a Pigskin Pundit, guys. That is our members-only community where you get free entry into all the weekly NFL pick'ems, giveaways, exclusive merchandise, of course, bonus live streams that only the Pigskin Pundits get. If you're all about that next level access, guys, join the squad today. Now, remember, this is a live interactive show, so comment down below and get into your thoughts and your hottest of the hottest takes on the comments down below. But, guys, we do got a great show for you lined today. We're going to talk a little about the Buffalo Bills beating the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to talk about the Chicago Bears. Put some respect on their name, baby. We're going to talk about the Detroit Lions getting exposed yet again. Imagine that. Detroit Lions suck, baby. And then Sam Darnold goes nuclear. Perfect QBR, perfect first half, 4 tutties, and most importantly, a win. And then, of course, it is money. We got a little bit of buy, a little bit of sell. Are we buying the Rams? Are we buying the Steelers? Or are we buying the Chargers? Buy or sell those at. We got the factor crap. We got the 2 worst teams in the NFL, the Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. Who is worse? And then, of course, the Adrian Hutchinson contract. Which contract's worse? But we got to welcome the man, the myth, the legend, the Penn State Pundit CEO.
Get you some.
My man, John Peoples is in the chat today. He says, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, John? Hope you're having a good old day, brother. Hope you're having a good old day, my man, my man, my man.
Let me jump over here real quick. I think I forgot to take off the members only chat. Yes, I did. That is my apologies, guys. All the chats should be live now. We were doing some tests earlier today. Actually, it was Monday when we were doing the test. And yeah, it just we were testing things out. But now everybody should be able to comment down below, guys. This is a live interactive show, and let's go ahead and start right there up at the top, and let's talk about the one and only Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills, because the Buffalo Bills, guys, did beat the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday afternoon football. But let's just be real. Don't let the box score fool you. Don't let the Buffalo Bills, almighty pat on their chest, fool you. Guys, the Buffalo Bills may have won the game versus the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday football, but the Kansas City Chiefs, guys, are still the big brother in this rivalry, and we all know how the script ends at the end of the day. Buffalo Bills fans, enjoy your parade in October. You guys have earned it. You got your moment. You've seen this movie before. You get the regular season confetti, your tables get broken, your quarterback screams to the sky, and then in January hits, the Kansas City Chiefs remind you who runs the AFC. Guys, let's get into what happened on Sunday, because the Buffalo Bills defense, yes, that Buffalo Bills defense made some huge plays. They were missing starters everywhere, yet they played like it was the Super Bowl, because for them, this is the Super Bowl. They sacked Patrick Mahomes 3 times. They held him under 50% completion percentage for the first time in his NFL career. That is real. Christian Benford with the touchdown-saving tackle. Cole Bishop was flying around, and Joey Bosa, yes, that Joey Bosa, had huge fourth-quarter sacks. Matter of fact, Joey Bosa could not be stopped all game long. And then there was rookie Maxwell Harrison. Picks Patrick Mahomes, breaks out the final packs, and the Buffalo Bills are pounding their chest. Guys, the Buffalo Bills played desperate, they played physical, and they played inspired football. You got to give credit where credit is due at the end of the day. But this is where we separate the emotion from the truth. Because the truth is, the refs bailed out the Buffalo Bills. Yes, I said it, and everybody in Man Hour Nation knows it. Timely whistles, soft calls, momentum-shifting flags. It felt like the officials were doing everything except lining up and rushing Patrick Mahomes themselves. This league loves parody, loves drama, and loves keeping the Buffalo Bills fans just hopeful enough to crash them out later. And right on cue, the Kansas City Chiefs did what the Kansas City Chiefs always do. They fall behind, they come roaring back, and got the ball in Patrick Mahomes' chance to win the game, because that's what champions do. 4th and 17 down conversion, touchdown, 2-pointer, and then one rookie mistake is a difference later. Let me tell you what this game really was. This game was the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl, and this was the Kansas City Chiefs warm-up rep, because history tells you exactly what is coming up next. The Kansas City Chiefs seem to do this every single season. They let the Buffalo Bills get the regular season game. They let the Bills Mafia feel alive. And then when postseason football comes rolling around, when the lights go nuclear, the Kansas City Chiefs cracks their knuckles, step onto the field, and send the Buffalo Bills climbing home on their tarmac yet again. This isn't hate. This is flat out history. History is going to repeat itself over and over and over and over again. Yes, Josh Allen was sharp on Sunday. 23 for 26, 265 yards passing, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, making NFL history with his 47th game with both. He was fantastic. He leaned on his tight end. Dalton Kincaid looked like Travis Kelce in a Buffalo Bills uniform. 10.1 yards per catch, a touchdown, and a huge chain moving plays after play after play. He was balling out there. And even James Cook, yes, that James Cook, went over 100 yards. Buffalo Bills converted 7 of their 12 on 3rd down, 3 for 3 in the red zone, and they controlled the trenches. That matters. But here's the problem. The Buffalo Bills, yet again, are playing their best football in the wrong month. The Kansas City Chiefs plays their best football in January and February. So congratulations with the Buffalo Bills winning the We Don't Beat the Chiefs When It Counts Bowl. Hang the banner next to the almost beat Cincinnati and moral victory champions, because that's exactly what the Buffalo Bills did on Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs still have Patrick Mahomes. They still have Andy Reid, and they still have that championship DNA. So when this matchup happens again this winter, because we all know it's going to happen in the AFC Championship game, now it's your turn to drop your take. Guys, is this the Buffalo Bills' year, or did they finally cash their annual regular season win before Mahomes breaks their hearts again in the playoffs? Guys, comment down below. This is a live interactive show, and I want to hear from you. Are the Buffalo Bills the real deal, or is this just another fluke in their old feather of their cap? They're going to get destroyed again. Guys, subscribe, hit the like button. Remember, we're live Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. East Coast time. Now, drop the comments down below, and let's hear what you're talking about. Old Dan River said the Bills whipped the Queefs. They did. You got to give credit where credit is due. The Buffalo Bills played a damn good game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Matter of fact, they probably played their best football of the entire season versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs played a C-plus game at best, and they still only won by 7. The Buffalo Bills played an A-plus game. Got to give credit. Josh Allen balled out. James Cook balled out. That defense and Joey Bosa, oh, good Lord, look out. But when the Kansas City Chiefs play an average game and the Buffalo Bills play their best game, and you whooped them by 7? Regular season champions, here we are. Las Vegas Raiders, Buffalo Bills, the king of the regular seasons, baby. The truth of the matter is you can say what you want. I told you this was going to happen. I told you that the Buffalo Bills were going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's just what it does. That is what they do in the regular season time and time again, and nothing is new. But the real question is, can the Buffalo Bills play this A-plus game and still beat the Kansas City Chiefs, or let's take it even one step further, the New England Patriots, the Denver Broncos, the Pittsburgh Steelers, how about this, potentially the Baltimore Ravens in playoff atmosphere football in January and in February. Can they do that then? Because truth be told, guys, I don't think they can. It is not in their DNA to win in January. It is not in their DNA to win in February. Now, they can win in November, October, maybe a little bit in December. But once January rolls around, once it starts getting cold outside, once the snow starts blowing in Buffalo, New York, the Bills are like, oh, man, we should have put a dome on this field. We should have put a dome on the field. We should have put a dome on the field and probably try to figure ourselves out just a little bit. Because let's just be honest, it is what it is at the end of the day, and they're not that good. But we got to talk a team about it that is pretty good. And that is the Chicago Bears. Guys, the Bears survived in Cincinnati, but do not buy the hype about the Chicago Bears yet. Because tonight, guys, we need to talk about one of the most wildest finishes of the NFL season. The Chicago Bears. Yes, those Chicago Bears survived what should have been an all-time meltdown against the Cincinnati Bengals. Let me set the stage for you. Let's replay this through our minds. The Chicago Bears are up 41-27 with just 2 minutes left in the game. Not in the first quarter, not in the first half, in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes left in the game. A defensive touchdown, wife on the board. Momentum is slipping, and here comes Joe Flacco. On one leg, probably drank 2 cups of coffee and medicine at halftime, and was a game-time decision. And then he starts carving him up like it's 2014 yet again. Cincinnati Bengals take the lead with under 1 minute left to play. The Bears are staring down a collapse that only the Chicago Bears could deliver, and then insert Caleb Williams. To his credit, he steps up. Massive plays, clutch throws, and then the moment that saved the franchise from blowing a riot, a 58 bomb to Carlson Loveland takes the lead to a mixed tackle. Yes. 2 Cincinnati Bengals had him wrapped up, and bada bing, bada boom, he goes to the moon, baby. 17 seconds left. The Bears steal it. Ball game. Wild offensive shootout. 576 yards for the Chicago Bears. 47 points. Fireworks everywhere. And look, give credit to Caleb Williams and their offense. They bailed Chicago out from disaster that would have talked to radio meets since she's in July. This is where we're going to keep it real, though. The Chicago Bears had 3 offensive turnovers. pure special teams, and the divas that made 2025 Joe Flacco look like prime Peyton Manning. Now, this is where the man hour Bible, chapter 8, verse 2, paragraph 5 comes into play. And I read it, and I quote, "Do not trust the Chicago Bears until December." I will repeat that. Do not buy into the Chicago Bears hype yet. Guys, the Chicago Bears have broken hearts before. Chicago Bears will break hearts yet again. Sorry, Combs, it is what it is. Yes, this is a huge road win. Yes, Caleb Williams showed why he's that guy. But good teams don't blow a 2-touchdown lead to an emergency activated Joe Flacco. Good teams don't give up 477 yards and 4 passing touchdowns to a guy who's closer to joining the AARP than a Pro Bowl ballot. But let's talk surprises. No DeAndre Swift, no problem. Ben Johnson reaches deep into his bag like Mary Poppins. Kyle, 42-year-old carries coming in. Looked like he created in the lab to run through Bengals defenders. 30 touches, 176 yards, a sledgehammer all night long. Brown walks out of the NFL witness program and punches the 22-yard score. DJ Moore scores on a reverse. 4 different